my third live video that I've made now. I think I'm getting better with this. Anyway, today's show, we're going to talk about my top 10 favorite bass players. This is really hard. It's hard for me to pick favorites because I like so many. But this is what I'm feeling today. So my top three, at least, are consistently my top three favorite bass players. Um, the rest, it depends on the day, I guess. So these are rock bass players. So at number 10, we're going to go with John Paul Jones. John Paul Jones, Led Zeppelin bass player. He was the brain behind Led Zeppelin. I mean, Robert Plant had the vocals, Jimmy Page had the great guitar skills, John Bonham, one of the best drummers in the world, no doubt. But it was John Paul Jones who was like the Ray Manzarek of Led Zeppelin, who played bass, played keyboards, he played other instruments. Very, very instrumentalist, very, very talented musician. So a lot of respect for John Paul Jones. Number 9 would be Metallica bass player and former Ozzy bass player Robert Trujillo, the man who does the Boston Crab at all his shows. Full of energy. Great guy. Uh, Robert Trujillo. And at number 8, Paul McCartney. Sir Paul McCartney. You can't beat Paul McCartney. I mean, the guy's from the Beatles. I mean, the number one rock band of all time. Commercially. It's true, Paul McCartney with Wings, but the Beatles were number one. Geddy Lee of Rush, how can you play bass and sing like that at the same time? Or I should say, how can you sing and play bass like that? Because singing-wise, I'm not really big on Geddy Lee, but bass-wise, he is a master at what he does. Excellent bass player. Steve Harris is number 6. Steve Harris from Iron Maiden, number 6, technically one of the best bass players, super fast, very skillful, great songwriter, great showman. Steve Harris would certainly be number 6. Number 5, I love this guy, is Neil Murray, early Whitesnake from 1977 to 1987. Like the earlier bluesy Whitesnake before they got into all the, the hair stuff. I wasn't really a big hair metal guy. Wasn't my cup of tea. I was more into the music than the looks. But Neil Murray, early Whitesnake, phenomenal. I really, really enjoy Neil Murray. I mean, the guy's phenomenal. Number four would be Flea. Flea would be in my top 4 favorite bass players of all time. Funky, rock, just great. Great guy, great human being. Flea, phenomenal energy, great songwriter. Red Hot Chili Peppers are one of the best selling bands of all time. They're a really good band. They're uplifting. Their music's awesome. So I'm going to say that, Flea would certainly be number 4. At number 3, hailing from Primus and a few other bands, Mr. Les Claypool. Not a great singer. Again, like Geddy Lee, not a very good singer, but to be able to sing and play bass at the same time is pretty impressive. So I'm going to say Les Claypool because that guy is one hell of a showman. I like the way he moves, and I like the way he plays. Lennon Claypool Delirium with Sean Lennon is phenomenal. Check out WGBH TV, PBS, Boston. Check out the Lennon Claypool Delirium on YouTube. Can't go wrong. Guy's amazing. At number 2, hailing from Ozzy Osbourne, Blizzard of Oz, Rainbow, Windowmaker, and other groups, would be Bob Daisley. And I love Bob Daisley a lot. He's a great, great bass player. I love his tone on the Blizzard of Oz, Diary of a Madman albums. He also played on Rainbow with Ronnie James Dio for the Long Live Rock and Roll album from 1978. Very good album, indeed. Daisley, a hell of a songwriter. Great lyrics, just like Geezer Butler. Great lyrics, a lot of metaphors, and just a lot of fun. And so Bob Daisley, I love him. And at number 1, my favorite bass player of all time, and hello everybody out there. Hi. Can't really see you, I don't have my readers on, but hello just the same. Geezer Butler from Black Sabbath would be my number one bass player because he's an incredible lyricist, and his bass, he was a rhythm guitar player before he picked up the bass. Tony Iommi asked him if he played bass because he didn't want a second guitar player in the band. So that's how the story came. And Geezer Butler is my number one favorite bass player of all time. I love Geezer Butler. Oh yeah. So we have Geezer Butler at number one, Bob Daisley at number two, Les Claypool at number three, Flea at number four, Neil Murray at number five, Steve Harris would be number six, Geddy Lee at number seven, Paul McCartney at number eight, Robert Trujillo would be number nine, and number 10, he's at the bottom, but that doesn't mean he's bad. He's pretty good because he's on the list. Mr. John Paul Jones from Led Zeppelin. I want to thank you all for joining my new channel. If you could please like and subscribe and help me out as I build this thing up, I would greatly appreciate it very much if you could. And I encourage everybody out there to chat. This is ChatterLarkMusic.com, and we chat. We talk about all the things we enjoy about music. I don't care what kind of music it is. Let's talk about it. Let's have fun. Let's talk about things that lift us up instead of all the negative things that are happening in the world right now. Let's talk about music. Thank you very much for coming, and have a great day.